I'm Elisa with Black Moon Conjure. Welcome to our channel. I'm not one of those people born with the ability to communicate with spirits. When I first started working with Belial, I could not see or hear entities. I could not do any form of divination to receive messages. So I didn't know what I was going to do. I would invoke Belial and feel his energy signature, and I could tell his energy felt different from Lucifer, but that was all. Then I started noticing repeating numbers a lot. It got weird even by my standards. It was more than me noticing the numbers because they started being introduced to me in dreams, and it became strange. And if you work with Belial, you know how much power he has over the physical world. There were also synchronicities, and when I would have one, I would stop and pay attention to what I was reading or what I was doing and make a note of it. It felt like he was leaving breadcrumbs. And by the way, I've been experiencing a lot of synchronicities and repeating numbers as I prepared this video. And yes, I do call whichever deity I'm talking about when I record, but this has been happening even during the planning stage. It's been weird. Anyway, after working with Belial about 6 months, I did an invocation, and it felt like I was urged to get my tarot cards, the cards that I could not read. And I told him, I can't do that. I can't read cards. So after I got the cards, I asked one question, Belial, are you here? And I started shuffling, and I noticed a strong energy going up my spine. And when I felt electricity going down my arm, I stopped and I turned the card over. It was Six of Swords, which is one of Belial's cards. I was absolutely thrilled. It took practice, but it was an avenue for communication, and that was really a game changer. Now, dreams have always been one way that I could receive messages, and I have noticed one thing about Belial more than the others that I work with, and he doesn't always speak my native language, which is English. I've heard him speaking when I've been in that state between awake and asleep during meditation, and a couple of times when I was 100% awake. And I know people say it doesn't happen like that. Well, it did. It was like someone was in the room with me. His voice can be surprisingly pleasant or not, but Belial, more than anyone else, will sometimes use a language I don't understand. And this even happened once in a dream. And in the dream, he was chanting, and it was a lucid dream. I knew that I was dreaming, and I told myself I would write this down when I woke up. But of course, when I woke up, I had forgotten. Another way he communicates is through visions. And these are hard to explain because it's different than my imagination. It's sudden images in my mind, and sometimes they're black and white, or the speed will somehow seem off or not correct. Now, I have found Belial to be receptive to automatic writing. If you want to try this, you'll need to be very relaxed. You may find this easier if you're someone who meditates regularly. You may find that what he's trying to say to you is written in sentences or maybe symbols that you have to decode. Scrying, especially with mirrors, can work well. When you use those, you may see visions or you may pick up verbal messages. For the most part, I would say dreams and divination are still big ways that I communicate with him. But I have learned that Belial won't hesitate to find a way to interrupt you if he has something to say, and he can be loud. If this video was helpful, please hit like and subscribe to help our channel grow. And feel free to comment about experiences that you've had. I really find it all very fascinating. There are some people who seem to be born gifted, but for the rest of us, the struggle is real. And so it is. Thank you very much for watching. We appreciate it.